Welcome to TBS. Today I want to talk about Alicia Nunez Navarro. She just seems like such a wonderful small child. I guess probably most of you have heard of her. I've seen her online for the past year since she's been missing. She's on the Charlie Project and they put her all over Pinterest. And I didn't know she was as young as she was. And there's a true crime podcast or video person called John Lorgan who did a video on her, and I realized that I actually had heard of her story before and totally forgot it, which is sad. So I think maybe we can find out where Alicia is. It doesn't look good, obviously. What happened was she has autism and a few other health conditions. She's a bit afraid of going out on her own. So when she ran away or disappeared in the night and took her electronics with her, it seems like she would be only going out a little bit, going to visit a friend or someone that she trusted, because she didn't really like to go out alone. She only went out when her parents took her places. So she must have really trusted this person to leave, or someone abducted her and took her and made it look like that. Now, there's a murder that happened very similar to this about 5 years ago, and it was the stepdad. He made it look like she had run away, and it was totally unlikely that she would have, because he tried to be sexual with her and she was about to scream, and he couldn't control her like he thought, and pretty much it was a disaster. The mom wasn't in the home, so he was able to subdue her. The mom was in the apartment this time, and the stepdad, and Alicia, so we don't know what happened. No one knows what happened, but it's been a year now. It could have been an accident, it could have been an abduction, it could have been a friend who asked her to come over, it could have been the stepdad, it could have been the mom, for all we know. Doesn't seem like it, but I want to find out, as I'm sure you all do, where Alicia is, or if we could help her. I hope that the cards will help today, and Alicia seems like such a wonderful she's a gamer person, that it's normal for gamers to be online alone a lot, because they're playing their game for hours and people don't want to sit and monitor them forever. It's really annoying. So predators know that, and they pretend to be young children talking to other children and lure them away into trafficking. We don't know. So I hope it'll be all right, because it doesn't look good. She has autism and she's been gone this long. No one's heard of her. She hasn't been dropped off at a hotel or hospital or anything. Traffickers, when they take autistic girls, sometimes they get sick or they get too annoying to take care of and they shoot them, because they don't want to take care of them. They realize that they made a mistake in taking them with them. So I hope that's not what happened, and if her mom is going to listen to this, don't let her listen, just in case it's bad, and it's better she doesn't know. Oh, okay. So this is saying that her and her mom had a great home family life. They were really good friends. Her mom was strict but also loving, and they had a really balanced relationship of friend-mother. Okay, this says that the stepdad wasn't very good at getting money for the family, and he was a bit of a deadbeat. He wasn't mean, he wasn't nice, he just was there, and he might have had temptations towards her. Let's see. So, Three of Cups means celebration, but if you look at this card, it shows something different where two people are apprehensively looking at someone else. And that could be her and her mom looking at the stepdad. Don't know though. This is either saying that she was pregnant or that this is her and she was in grave danger and totally vulnerable. We'll have to find out. And this is saying that she whatever she was involved in, she didn't know that she could stop it happening. Okay. This is saying that the burden of truth on her was kind of lost, because in autism, in the brain, it's kind of different, and the way she sees the truth is different. And so when someone would suggest something to her, it wouldn't bother her to take on that as the truth, because if she trusted the person, she thought it was good. Okay. I hope I'm not biasing this, but this is very straightforward. This is saying that her stepdad did have sexual feelings for her, and they were, it was getting worse. It was getting more passionate. And he was showing that he was loving, but it wasn't exactly true. And he was trying to control everything in the household, which he could do better because he wasn't tired from working like the mom. Okay, so this is showing that because of all of this, now Alicia's somewhere in the world, and the love of the mom is causing her to have no rest while she's waiting to find out what happened. She's a strong mom, of course. And she does have a family around her, which is great. I don't see, he's semi-betraying, but mostly she can't tell anything different. He doesn't care about what he's done. He thinks he got away with it, and this is what happened, the chaos. Secrets, satisfaction, and fighting. So he really thinks he has the upper hand, and he actually does, because apparently he's not suspected by the mother. She may in the very back of her mind, and it seems horrible to say, but patterns are patterns, and this guy definitely has some weird stuff going on, and it came around again and again, the passion that he had for Alicia, which is very inappropriate. Okay, someone's going to give them money enough to find out what happened, as in find the body. When they find the body, she is gone. When they find the body, they'll be able to show what happened to her, and it will show that the stepdad did it. And they need more money to continue looking, and that will happen. Someone will help, or many people will help, probably many, as you see here. This is saying that, of course, justice will come, and if you notice, justice is blind, and the goddess Metis, she's the one that or Thetis, I never remember which one it is. She has a blindfold on when she's dispensing the oracle of justice, because she wants to make sure, like King Solomon, she does exactly the right thing and picks the right thing, which is correct. Here we have the law, and here we have discipline in the scales. So there's all different kinds of things that go into justice. And it's funny because Alicia, was really good at that kind of thing, at knowing about rules and stuff, and she actually could have been a paralegal or something, and that's something she was really interested in. So maybe the way that she lived or is gone will help. I know that John Lorden, who has that special show, video on YouTube, he said that they made her a silver alert instead of an amber alert, which means that she's not an adult, but she's a handicapped missing person, meaning mentally handicapped, which is the first time that's ever been done. I don't exactly know the significance of if it helps or not, but she's not amber anymore. She's actually silver, which is for senior citizens or adults, I can't remember, and then anyone handicapped of any age. They changed it, and she's the first one. Why? Okay, so this is saying that some of the family think they know what happened, and also that the mom is feeling like she has to have this guy help because they love each other and he's doing really well keeping it hidden. I mean, I don't know what kind of man he is, but he has to be a bad man for what he did. So she's in danger probably in some way. Okay. This is either saying that someone who has a woman benefactress will come and help, or that if her mom rests and waits and just lets things go, then things will start to turn. I can't tell what that means exactly, but it's one of those two. Okay, so this is a good thing. This is saying that already somehow the money is being gotten and the people are getting ready to go out and find where she is, and it is going to succeed. They're going to find Alicia. She's in a wooded area, it's in Arizona, so it's scrub, mesquite grass, and all that kind of thing. She'll be somewhere out in the nature area, and I don't know why they haven't found her. I would assume that vultures came and coyotes came. I know this is bad. Don't let the mom see this, okay? So maybe her body was hidden. Let's find out more. But this is saying that someone is pulling the strings, and it's going to happen soon. It's already getting ready. Okay, and this is saying that the man that helped find Vanessa, who's part of the necro search, the Texas man whose little girl died also, and that's why he became a person who searches. If he becomes involved, and he will become involved almost certainly, then that's how it will happen, where it's hurrying up, where they can find her. Okay, this is saying that the mother's life will continue on, and her life won't get worse or better. It'll just be the same, and she'll die as she had wanted to, which is she'll be a good person still. She won't be with that guy, so she will eventually get out of him, and she won't be a rich person. She won't be completely poor. She'll just be a person that people love and know, and she won't have another daughter. It's over. That's all she got, and she'll pass on without her. Oh, isn't that cute? All right, so, oh, okay. This is saying that, oh, I'm gonna cry. This is sad. This is saying that when Alicia was getting hurt or about to go, either an angel or God came to get her, and she didn't have to be scared, because it was probably because she had autism and she was completely innocent in it and didn't exactly even feel sexual to know what it meant to be touched sexually. So personally, I'm glad it was this way instead of trafficking, but it's still horrible. But the way that she saw her ancestors, as in angels or God, came to get her, and they were waiting. And there might have been signs in the apartment of them waiting that night, and the mom would remember. Okay. All right. So, hope of love again. I liked. When I read the cards before about the mom, it didn't seem like she would find love again, but perhaps she will. She would have to have a leap of faith, though, and that's hard to do. She might have a son, but never a daughter again. Okay, her brother will lead the way in helping convict the stepdad, and there will be the defense will be like pretty good, and a matronly older lady will be able to take over and like help convict him. They'll become friends, the mom and this lady, and the brother, the uncle of Alicia, really loved her and is good, and he's going to help. I like how this reading isn't focusing on the stepdad. He did do the thing that was wrong. He either was drunk or not, but he wanted to be sexual with her, and she knew it was wrong. She didn't exactly know why, and so that's why she didn't put up a giant struggle all the way to get loose. She kind of was like, well, he's asking me to do something. Why is it wrong? But I feel scared. So she was very confused. So her, Alicia's mom's brother, her uncle, is gonna have to tell the mom the truth about the stepdad, and is gonna have to show her the way to go through and move forward. And it's gonna be really weird because no one knows how she's gonna react. But over time, she will reject the guy, especially when he goes to jail. Okay, so the romance that she had with him obviously is going to turn into rock bottom, but then it'll be the son afterwards, and she'll be able to be free of all of this. And when she sees the sun, actually, like literally, she'll think of Alicia, and she'll be happy because she knows she's waiting in the afterlife. Nothing bad happens to her there. That's the thing about autistic children. They're extremely vulnerable, and you probably know that a lot of moms have been killing their autistic children because it's harder to get money right now, and they're stuck at home more, and it's more like you don't have a reprieve from dealing with an autistic mind. So it wasn't like that with Alicia and her mom. They got along great, but it just goes to show that anyone who's autistic is at great risk for being harmed in many different ways. And if we think of them like that, it's true they can have their own life and do what they want, but no one can deny that they're in danger just because of the way their mind makes it where they're not aware 100% of the other people's intentions if they're bad. Alright, so this is just saying that the mom won't be destitute because of all of this happening. Alicia's cousin will keep her memory alive, her girl cousin. She loved her very much. And the broken heart that the mom had and the broken heart the whole family has, it actually will lead everyone to growth. Don't want to have to deal with that, but it happens. As they move forward in willpower, they'll be able to see more when it comes to spiritual things. And Alicia may be able to talk to them. It may be a really cool thing. And also, I guess I'll go ahead and say, when Mrs. Nunez or Miss Nunez is with another man, he'll be a good person. He'll be able to be called a king, like a strong person, instead of the one she's with now. I love that card. Okay, looking towards the future, they can all rest easy. And it's okay for her to be a hermit right now, the mom. It's okay for her to have a lot of passion sometimes and want to get out there and just have a juxtaposition and change a lot. There's no judgment in that, because the only thing that matters is that Alicia's here and the mom's here. Okay, to feel like she has two different sides, because her heart, her life, her daughter's in the other part. And this is really nice. This is saying that towards the end of the mom's life, the legacy of Alicia will actually still be around, and it may be where talismans or something are involved where she'll be able to be with every single person that has been born through the family and be kind of like their champion. And the family will say, oh, that's Alicia again, that's Aunt Alicia, that's Cousin Alicia, doing nice things for people and protecting. She doesn't turn into an angel, and angels are already formed, but sometimes special people, certain people are allowed to come back and help, and I do believe that's what her role will be, because she wasn't ready to go. And she feels very strongly about her family and being with them. And that's really great. So this has been the reading. If any of you feel called to tell the mom anything that's here, you can, but I wouldn't let her look at this, because I'm saying it as a stranger and I'm not protecting her emotions while I'm saying it. So it might not be a good idea. But if you want to tell her what I said, that would be cool, and maybe she could, find some hope for that. But that would be under the family's jurisdiction, not mine. So have a good night, and I'll see you next time.